Like a running man. Got it.
A little bit, a little bit. The secrets of the dungeon come at a rather slow pace, but they do they do come. It's best to keep your wits about you if you wish to survive.
All good advice.
Very good advice, I guess.
Well, whenever you're ready, go ahead and form a marching order. It would behoove you to take every precaution necessary.
Good advice. Angel's gonna extend her hand and summon her packed weapon and whip it around her fur, and it's gonna freeze. And she's gonna cast out more of Agatha on herself. Just to have it at the ready.
Gotcha. Look, it's invisible. Yeah, like, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, Paul. I left you hanging. Yeah, Mugu like from Final Fantasy. You'll see him. Sorry, I was overthinking.
What do we got here?
It's
Capable of.
All right. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and form that marching order in that blue square, and we'll send you off.
with which way being front.
Oh, good question. Down being front. So, yep. Down would be the front line, and then, yep.
Polly is small, by the way.
Fairy?
What are y'all capable of there, then? Huh?
Indeed.
We got a dog person, fairy, and what's that over there? Bugman?
I do enjoy bugs, yes. He's a warlock.
Yeah.
I'm also a warlock. I'm a beefy one though.
Because I'm a pure caster. That's what I was asking.
You're a pure caster?
I'm a, what's it called? Artificer. It's with the pure caster, man.
What type of artificer?
Artillerist.
Ooh, you were right.
Ah!
You are right, yeah.
Sorry, we had a running bet.
Hey, no problem.
I'm one level of monk and 2 levels of
person,
bladesinger wizard.
Fairy, and what's that over there? Bugman?
How do you have so much health? What the hell?
I do enjoy bugs.
Because I chose monk first.
Okay.
He's a warlock.
Guess
I'm also a warlock.
check the magic stuffs.
I'm a beefy one though.
Because I'm a pure caster. That's what I was asking.
I can kick ass,
You're a
too.
pure caster?
I'm a, what's it called?
Let me make some adjustments before.
What type of artificer?
Artillerist.
Ooh, you were right.
Ah!
You are right, yeah. Rest,
And-
remember to change your name on the Discord. I mean, the Roll20.
Sorry, we had a running bet.
And of course I can't
Hey,
see
no
shit.
problem.
Oh, it's dark.
Who is
in here.
speaking?
Level of monk
Who's
and
speaking?
2 levels of bladesinger wizard.
Fairy, and what's that over there? Bugman?
How do you have so much health? What the hell?
I do enjoy bugs.
Who
Because
needs
I chose
to
monk
sing?
first.
Where are we?
He's a warlock.
We had to non.
Top left.
I'm a beefy one. Yeah, top left.
Polly raises her
Dark in
hand.
here?
You're a pure caster?
Is it supposed to be dark in here? Is that what happened?
Let me make some
Wait, yeah, is it
adjustments.
supposed
Hang
to
on.
be-
What's your vision, Polly? It
What
didn't
type
go
of
over.
artificer?
I have none, but I
Ooh,
will be
you are right.
casting
You are
light
right,
on my
yeah.
short sword.
Alright, lights 2020. Am I correct?
Discord. I mean, the Roll20.
Sorry, we had a running bet.
And of course I,
I think so,
can't
yes.
see
No
shit.
problem.
Oh, it's
Alright,
dark in
who's
here.
speaking? Polly should be able to see. Who needs to see now?
I do. I can produce goggles if no one can give me dark vision.
All spell slots restored.
Oh, nope. You don't get that. Nope. That's a DM mistake.
Just, I don't think anyone else saw it, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, we're good. I already did the thing. A lot of traps have been reset. So last time, I'll just keep it real. There was a shrine over here. They got it, and there was a combat over here. So a lot of things have been reset since then. So it may not be the same. It's probably not going to be the same.
And did they explore the lower part?
Uh, yes, they did. There was a little bit of action in here. There was action over here. Um, like the fight ended pretty much over here, and then there's a door here they didn't open. There's a door here they didn't open.
I think
If you're
you're
pointing
on.
at things, I can't see.
Yeah,
Oof,
you're on DM mode.
sorry. Door over here. Can you see that?
No.
Again. Nope. Are you on map layer?
I'm on dynamic lightning layer. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Door here, 3 doors, and then door there. So, 1, 2, 3. Traps are reset, so do be careful.
Oh, that's a good eye here for traps.
Not yet would be a good answer from me. I have to do my respec.
Very human.
Trying to detect magic, I guess. Unless any of you all can determine things around you. No, yes, maybe so.
I have a +2 to perception. I don't know about anybody else.
I'm
That's
not
about it.
same.
I clicked the wrong button.
All right. Well, no one's gonna try anything. Flexes his hands. Let's see what this can do here. Takes out a doohickey out of his pocket. It's a Geiger counter he uses for detect magic. There you go.
I can also send my locust ahead, but he is flying and might not set off any traps on the ground.
Okay,
I
so let me 1 sec with your locus. Go ahead. I'm sorry if you were gonna.
Virtual cast detect magic.
Yeah, you can cast. Yeah, you're out of combat right now, so you can peep forward and whatever you want to do.
I am definitely flying like 5 feet off the ground.
All right, who is speaking?
Polly.
Holly, I got it. Just so that should be flying. I'm still experimenting with APIs, so we'll see how this session goes.
It's fine. I love it when DMs experiment with APIs. It's amazing.
I mean, you gotta test it in a fall, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Just gonna send locusts on forward.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my Smith's tool proficiencies to try and gauge anything about the design of this place? It's Ash. Sorry. Can I use my Smith's tools proficiency to try and gauge anything about the design of this place?
Of this place? Um, yeah. That's something you can do, right? I'm pretty sure with smithing tools.
Yep.
Yeah. It's definitely artificial. Everything seems pretty well maintained and done. The walling is, for just a rundown hole in the wall from what it first seemed, the walling is, it seems like it's very well manufactured.
Okay.
The floor as well. Alright, in front, Locust sees a door to the south. Polly, you see a door to the south, Angel also, and Ash.
Alrighty.
Get over here, Bugman.
Yeah, there are a couple doors.
Wanna pay it a visit?
Might as well. Who wants to investigate for traps? Who's good
I'll
at
do it.
investigation?
+5.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, human.
Give you a help action if necessary. Unless it's proficient, and then I don't.
Ooh. No, you don't. You don't sense any traps. Your investigation leads to be a very, very solid wooden door.
It's a wooden door. Looks good.
Seems legit.
Go ahead.
Do you want to knock or?
He just taps on the door a little bit. Taps on the door. Tries the door. Does like a knock and then tries the door.
All right, you gotta knock and then just ask who's there. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. You knock. You hear some shuffling. You hear some shuffling, and that's it.
Okay. He summons a Colt 45 to his hand.
I prep my bees
Hmm?
on. I prep my bees for hostile activity.
Okay, he slowly cracks open the door. Hello. Cracks open the door and says hello.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he opens the door.
All right, opening the door.
Anything else before you die, basically.
Okay. The two spellcasters in front of you are writing spells.
Yeah, I'm preparing Eldritch Bark.
Yeah, still holding my bees.
All right. Go ahead and fire. Since you're the one kicking open the door, you will have the first round of bullshit.
Do they see? I don't see anything yet. But
I
do they
can see
hostile?
this dude down here. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I cannot see anything, so I'm not gonna do it.
Toll the dead on the closest one.
So we have 14. 14 will hit. 10 or
That's his bonus action.
What's-
Sick.
what's that?
Force ballista. That's in his hand.
Polly. Yep, you're in view, Polly. So I'll give a wisdom save. 1 second, sir.
Yep.
Ooh.
only- Damn it! Why has that happened to me?
Alright. Does anybody have any more BS?
Yeah, but I cannot see anything.
Okay.
Bonus
These.
action.
No, there won't. There. It'd just be you react. It'd just be everybody just reacting as someone kicks
That's
open the door. Yeah. The mage will react first, I guess. I don't know. They're both gonna react. Mage will react first. Magic missile at the first person, whoever kicked down the door. I guess it'd be Ash.
Sorry, I forgot to change the name. 16 AC.
Okay. Well, just one roll, one damage roll, and then times 3 is raw, so 9 damage. Unless you have some type of brooch or something. I know there's an item.
Or just regular shield.
Oh yeah, or or a regular shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he cast shield.
Alright, this guy right here, he's going to react with the spell he has prepared. Let me find it. Should be a 15 foot. What is shatter?
It's a 10-foot cube, I think, or 5-foot cube. It's really small.
10 foot.
10
10
I
foot.
think it's a radius.
Yes.
I should have put that in here. I'm sorry, but yeah, it is a 20-foot total.
And Constitution save. It should be.
Did Toll the Dead take my reaction?
Toll the Dead? Yes, because you would have to be concentrating on the spell to fire it off.
That's right.
And then, you know what I mean? And then the combat will start immediately after all this stuff goes off. So let me figure that out. Alright, there we go. Con save, count the damage.
Ouchies. Ah!
I forgot to click off blast.
No, that's fine. 15 to pass. 19
Why
pass.
you don't? Well, there goes my my temp HP. I guess that's what it's for, so.
Yeah, thank you for pulling that out faster on the draw than I am. I'm using trying to use this stuff. Alright, if damage is all done, then it'll be, let me pull out the combat bot. I gotta run it twice, so that's not whatever it is.
Auto rolled?
No, we gotta do it one more time. Sorry. One sec. There
I
we
was
go.
about to say.
Yeah, 1 round counter is what you want at the bottom, so make it work well. So, well, whenever we're ready, whenever damage is calculated, Ash will kick it off.
Yeah, damage already calculated. Cool. Let's see. Guess I'll let someone else focus on healing first because I'm in the front. I'm gonna step in the oh, my vision is based on their light.
Yeah, your light, more or less than anything. That's what a vision's based on. Can you see? Can you?
I asked that and no one responded earlier.
I'm sorry, man. What do you need your vision to be? I got you.
Yeah, I'll put on goggles at night.
All right, so 60 total. I got you. Hang on.
Yeah, someone was saying I can give vision. I was like, no one's responding, so I guess I'll use my goggles.
All right, there you go, man. You should be able to see whatever you see.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Cool. So, he's going to put his gun on the ground. It still shoots. Actually, yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna take out an axe. The +1 weapon was you had a call for it or something.
Whoever, one person who wanted it can take it and attune to it before the game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's whatever they want it to be.
Well, he's got an axe, so I'm gonna attack the guy right here.
Got you.
With a booming blade.
Ooh, okay. Did it go? Hey, there you go.
It didn't go. It switched my damage up to 1 + 2.
Alright, 16 to hit, or is that already?
It is 16 hit.
Yeah, you hit.
I'll re-roll damage. There we go.
Okay.
3 slashing.
So 1 if he moves, and then 3 slash.
And then he'll use his has his gun shoot from the ground.
gun shoot to the ground. What is this?
Arcane cannon.
Well, yeah, if that's a attack roll, that certainly hits.
So push him back 5 feet.
Okay, doke. That's a -10. Alright, plus two. Let me make sure. You got the initial damage.
Cool. All right. And he's going to back up because he wants them to corner himself.
Alright. Well, is that everything?
That's it.
That was a solid turn, my friend. Alright, give me 1 sec. Let me look at this bullshit toolkit. Mr. Not Black Priest is going to cast another Shatter. Pretty sure that. Let me,
Another 5 feet.
yeah, I got it. It's just taking me, my brain. Something like that. He's going to move to get something. Yeah, he's going to do something like that. So he'll move one more. There.
Ouchies. Please don't roll a 1 again. There we go.
Okay. Big damage. Alright, second spell slot. Ooh, you hate to love to see it.
This boy hurting.
And absorb. Actually, no, I'm not taking much damage. Eat. So absorb once, I guess.
What's half of 17?
16 should be 8.
8.5, but I don't know where you round up.
Round down.
Or down.
You round down.
7.
The game already is BS enough. So like, I always round down. Alright, and then this guy will move 10 and turn. Ghoul. If he moves, he takes 1d8 thunder. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a goofball. He's gonna move, so he's gonna try to move. I'll get rid of that AoE. Annoying.
Oh, hi there. Is this an undead boy?
Yes, sir, he
Yeah.
is.
Oh man, I don't want to hurt an undead.
It's the one thunder, I guess. Is that roll it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
That's better.
Okay, okay. Was that right? Yeah, he should have. Yeah, okay. I was just checking HP, but he moved up. Literally the first thing he sees is going to be whatever he saw at the door. That would be Polly. Godspeed, my friend. He's going to take a claws attack. Oh, alright. That'll be it. This piece of shit. Okay.
That's a nice name.
I'm gonna fire another magic missile at the first thing he can see, which would be Polly. Let me roll damage. 1 die times 3. So here we go.
I don't have my reaction yet.
Ooh, my god.
Ah!
Why wouldn't you have your reaction?
There's so many.
You have shield.
Oh yeah, I do have shield.
That would keep you from going down.
Yeah. Let's do this. I
Very well played.
really this.
The mage will move, and that will be the end of the mages. Let me double check. Yes, that will be the end of that person's turn. And Husk, it will be your turn. You do have.
I'm going.
Sorry, go on. I was just saying, we do have a group loot in case you're thinking outside the box.
Not yet. I'm gonna move away a bit and then pepper that guy with a bunch of queen bee pheromones and send my bees at it,
Okay.
aka hex, and then hex the hell out of him.
I got you. If you want to. Never mind. Like I say, if you want to do semantics with a half cover, which you just fucking annihilate this guy. Have you seen the movie Predator by chance?
Nope.
Okay, well, a man named Justin Ventura, a hole explodes through his chest. As you swarm, Eldritch blast this man, and a hole just erupts through his chest, and he explodes and dies.
I'm okay with that, strangely enough. Next. Oh, also the hex is for strength. There you go.
Okay. Alright, if you have movement and then whatever you want to do, it'd be Polly's
Nope.
turn.
I'm staying right there.
Alright, Polly. I think you might see something in front of you, and you know two casters have dodged left in the room.
So of course that means I'm going to walk in, and I'm going bonus action blade song before I walk in. By the way,
You will have to let me know what that does. That is completely new to me.
have you?
Oh, that's a wall of text.
Yeah. Welcome to this character's BS during combat.
AC, speed, and bonuses to saves.
Okay, can you give me a summary, just the AC and the speed?
AC bonus speed, advantage on acrobatics checks, bonus to any con saves to make concentration, which I don't have any.
Okay. Just let me know when that comes into play. I know the AC. But...
And I will go on right up to this thing
Yes, I love it.
and stab it with my short sword.
This is the glory play. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. 14 will hit for 8 piercing. 1 second. Take a pretty good meaty chunk out of this guy. Slash him up pretty good. Stab him up.
And that's really all I can do for right now.
Alright, valiant play. Absolute valiant play.
At least to my next turn.
Angel, it will be your turn now. I will get rid of
Alright.
this guy. Yeah.
Angel's gonna jump over the body of the poor undead, pretty sad, and seeing as there's another undead over there. Alright, she's gonna go over here and just stab him, trying to look away in shame.
What must be done must be done.
Must be done. A little whimper, dog whimper, and curved longsword, packed weapon, two-handed.
Ooh.
Oh, feeling.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, and bonus action, she's gonna open her mouth and just bite this guy
Okay.
with her shifting.
That consistent damage. Let's see.
So I get 4 HP, temporary, and fangs.
11. Is that an attack roll?
Yes.
Okay, 11 will miss.
Alrighty, feeding. That's. Let me check, actually. Yes, correct. Good morning. Actually, hello.
Did you move from?
Yes, attack opportunity.
Okay. I guess he can do either one of his attacks or opportunity attack. I don't. There's no really.
It should be a melee attack. Doesn't matter the weapon.
He misses anyway.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Alright. Okay, getting in there. I like it. This guy's gonna come right back. He's a monk. Let's see his intelligence. Yep, he's a mongoloid. He's gonna hit whatever's in front of him. It will be this person in front of me.
It's Paul.
Okay, Polly. It's gonna go for the old claws. Good luck to you. 12er misses. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, oh, 18 AC? Yeah, here you go. Yeah. You're just fine. Let me just, yep. And it'll be Ash.
Okay. His gun is on the floor in the room. He drops it to shoot it. He's got a string. He's gonna pull the gun to shoot. But I gotta look where I'm shooting. He's gonna shoot. Who's that? Let me see. I'm gonna zoom in.
This person right here? Is that who you're?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Check your lighting real quick before you do that.
It's not him shooting. It's the gun. So it's from where he was before.
Alright, is cover a factor? That's all I'm really trying to.
Oh yeah. No, it's a clear shot.
Clear shot? Okay. Alright. I know that sharpshooter is the thing.
Oh yeah, but it's not from his space. It's from where he was on the ground before. I probably should get a token for that.
Oh, okay. You're moving. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 20 hits handily for 12 force damage.
Yeah, it's a arcane cannon.
Okay.
Knocked 5 feet back.
95 feet back. I guess that'd be there. Handily hits, but is unfortunately still alive.
Okay. How much food did I move? I moved 5, 10, 15. Yeah. He's going to try and help you guys finishing this up by casting Fairy Fire over there.
Yeah. Wherever you want to end it. Oh, what do we?
Right on him.
So, you have a. How are you casting Fairy Fire?
He had. What do you mean? How? Oh, where am I casting? Right on him.
So, you're casting as a bonus? Like, how does that work? I just don't know. Like, I'm being legitimate. Like, I have no idea how you're casting Fairy Fire.
Oh, because action economy? Is that you asking?
You can, yeah. Is it bonus action? Are you casting Fairy?
The Force Ballista was a bonus action.
And then you're casting this as an action.
Yeah.
My brain.
It's artificer.
It,
Is that legitimate?
First order, but yeah.
Yeah, artificers.
I don't think that's.
Artilleries, I think they can do that.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think artilleries have a bonus action attack.
I'll drop the feature.
Okay. Using a cantrip as your action. Am I correct?
No, the Force Ballista is not a cantrip. It's a feature item. It's a cannon. It fires as a bonus action.
It's like a familiar, but
Yeah.
not really.
Okay, so it's an action and then casting a spell as a bonus action. That's what it is.
Force ballista, right? Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hang up like that. That's all I need.
No, that's fine, man.
You're good.
it's per.
I just had to wrap my brain around it. I'm sorry, that took me like a minute to do that. I was like,
It's
wait a
fine.
minute.
So yeah, the cannon, you just dropped it in a space. It's small, so that's why I didn't get a token for it. But it was shooting from inside the room, and then he cast the spell as an action.
Yeah, sure. So everyone in this room, or minus teammates?
Oh, minus teammates. So just the guys in range.
Oh, okay. I like this. What's say Fairy Fire? Sorry, let's go back to dexterity.
DC 13 dex. It goes back to cover.
I don't think you can choose the creatures. I think you any creature in this side, so I don't care if you hit me anyway.
Did you do the
So I was
flame?
there for 15 feet. I'll move down.
Yeah, I think if you move it left, like maybe possibly, yeah, if you move in, maybe like if you center it, maybe like right there somehow, you could probably just
Yeah, I'll just center it that way so it catches them near the
yeah,
pole.
that would definitely do it right there if you could somehow get there.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't realize Angel was right there. All right, so I'll do that and then back 5 feet.
Okay, cool. All right,
That's turn.
let me get saves on. 13.
One save.
Fail. Oh my god.
Oh, so only got one. Oh well.
It's somehow that's how the cookie crumbles. It's like you have an AoE target and you're like, really? Like 2 out of 3? Like I feel it. I gotcha. And then it will be Blight Priest turn. Let's check this guy. Let's check. Hmm. Okay, Angel, these two glaive attacks will be to you.
Okay.
Let me check. Yep, these 2 glaive attacks. Bam, bam. Ooh.
Ow.
That's not too bad. Considering the amount of damage this went out. I feel like that's like, that hurts, but. And then that guy's dead. Let me get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Alright, Mage's turn. He's gonna go for the hold person on you, Angel.
I don't remember to say wisdom.
Yeah, I got you. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at those. Don't worry.
Oh!
I'm gonna use my inspiration
Okay, alright.
because I don't want to be hold in melee. I'm good
Yeah.
at those. Watch this. There you go.
Alright, let me see. Paralyzed. Okay.
Oh, that's incapacitated.
Alright. Can't take reactions. Gotcha. So he's gonna move through his boy. That's 15. And then another 10. He'll stay here. And Husk, it is your turn.
All right. Let's move to get some vision. Oh boy. Let's take another step. Now I can't see anything. Why did I do this?
Do you have vision? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Move the bee pheromones to that random guy down there. And I'll shoot him.
Big money, big money.
Probably not.
Alright, unfortunately, 11 will miss.
And I have no more movement, so I'm gonna stay right there
Oh,
and cry.
yeah, I missed. I don't know which ones failed.
Okay. Alright, let me mark the. Polly, it is your turn.
Alright. So these two are the only two left. And Let me kill the top one first.
You do know that a mage took off into this direction.
Being blocked by this thing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I'm going to short the thing at the top.
Let me check. Ooh, 8 does not do it.
Bonus action, I'm going to hit, punch it.
Okay. 7. Wait, 15? 15? 15? 15 will do it for 5. 5 what damage? Just bludgeoning?
It's bludgeoning. I don't know why it didn't.
Oh, that's good. You just knock this thing the hell out. You can just cricket's jaw, and it just falls flat, dead, right in front of you. Alright.
Well, I did do the unstrategic thing of moving into this thing's range. And what the hell? So wait. I was right here. 15. Oh yeah, I can get out of this room.
Absolute hero play. Let me check something.
30.
Yeah, he will react.
18 AC.
Godspeed, friend. Ooh, okay, the hero play works out.
Is this door closed?
Let's see. In front of you, let me check dynamic lighting. Yes, sir, it is closed. You do have, I do believe, an interact, if possible. I'm not keeping total track of everything.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just kick it open on the flyby.
gotcha. Let me make sure. Alright, can you see now?
Okay, so that was 10, 15, 20, 30, 25, 30. I'm just gonna smile. Hi.
I love it.
You smell like shit.
You
Oh, it
try.
is his name.
You try teaching these guests Elvish. It's, oh my god, an impossible task.
This is just in common.
Gotcha. That was their mission. Is there anything else?
No. I thought he would have ran farther and I would have gotten to use the full 40 feet of movement. But no, he's right here.
He's kind of banking on that. A different play maybe, but that was a good play, sir. Angel, it'll be your turn.
I'm good at this. Hey, I'm no longer
Okay.
stunned. And I'm gonna move over here. Oh wait, I can't. In end of my turn.
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, I cannot do anything.
Yeah, at the end of each turn. Sorry, my man.
That okay. I'm meant to be hit.
You hate it though. You hate it. It's like, come on, dude. Ash, it'll be your turn.
Alright, he's gonna slip into the room past his friend here.
Alright, 10 movement plus whatever else you got from here. So you got 20 from here. I mean, like, you started here, right? Yeah, you gotta turn the corner, and then that'll be 15, yeah, 15 here, and then 15 there.
Hey, dog man over there, dog lady, what happened to the other guys? Dog man, dog lady, what happened to the other guys? Which way did they go? Let's call an Angel. Well, he's gonna shoot the one by Angel with his bonus action.
Yeah, you got a clear line of sight. 14. 14 on this individual right here.
The one by Angel, yeah.
Yeah, that will miss, unfortunately.
Oh well. Well, Angel didn't respond because I was trying to help out. Okay.
Sorry, just got cold.
Okay, so we'll call out to Husk. Which way did they go?
My left.
Oh, left. Okay.
There's one mage. You do know one mage ducked into here, and then you have destroyed all the other undead, and there's this piece of us right here.
Okay. So he's going to yeah, he'll go duck to the side. Just peeked around the corner, that's it. And he'll stop there. Action. Action. Oh, how many much movement did I do? I did 10. Yeah, I didn't realize I can get all the way there. I guess he'll action as a booming blade.
Okay. Okay. Big crit. Big crit. Will that be the 7 or the 23?
It's advantage on that guy. Oh, no, that's not the one that's failed.
Oh, fairy fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Let me see. 14 would a 14 pass? I feel like yeah. Let me check. +2.
Oh yeah, 14 past the fairy fire. Yeah, that was what they had.
He has no. That wouldn't have been the black priest. The black priest +0. Black priest was +0, so the 13 with a 13 it passed.
Yeah, 13 would have passed.
Okay. Well, he does not fairy fired.
All right. EOT.
Damn, I need to figure out who the fuck was fairy fired. Because that would have been important in a lot of things. I feel like. I don't know. That's my fault. I'm sorry. We'll go through it next time, or the next attack on this guy. This guy goes. Yeah, he's gonna shatter right here.
Oh god, that's a lot of freaking spells.
Let me double check, make sure. Yeah, he's gonna shatter right there. Let me pull out the old thingy. Right there. It push around. Does it push around corners? Let's see. That it might be important for old Polly.
I don't know if it does say.
I can't. Where's the fucking? Oh, I got it.
It just says if a non-magical object also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. Doesn't say whether or not it goes around corners. It is a sound though, so.
No, it won't hit him. It'll be right on that corner. Hang on.
Spell save 26.
Yeah. Sorry, my friend. That does hit. If we're talking like absolute semantics here, he's gonna cast it like right there. So that'd be 3 Constitution saves.
I'm scared by the spell save DC 20 freaking 6.
Alright, let me roll damage. Sorry. The suspense. I know.
Oh, shatter, of course. My favorite spell.
Oh!
We're down. I'm down.
18. I will also cast it because I haven't used my reaction. I'll also cast Absorb Elements.
Can you absorb thunder?
Oh yeah, it's
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can take thunder. So that's is that Angel? Yeah.
Oh,
Or whoever's casting absorb. Is it Polly? Is that
Polly.
Okay. You'll have that 1d6. Let me. Yeah.
So half that twice?
If you crit, it's a 1d6 if you melee attack. On your next.
No, I mean the damage.
If you take half, Shatter 18, niner. Yeah, you take 9 if you're on half.
But I also con save because still.
Then it's 4.
4. Math is hard sometimes.
Yeah,
That's me.
my brain explode, Unga Bunga. Come on, almost dying is fun. I mean, okay, let's see. Ash down, Angel. He'll move 1. He'll move 2. He will end his turn here. Oof, Evil Mage's turn. Let's see, 2 spell slots.
I'm sure he's gonna cast 9th level Cure Wounds on Ash.
No, he's gonna go for his own hero play here. He's going to cast Magic Missile. He's going to split 1.
Can't see me.
2, 3. That's what he's gonna do. 1, 2, 3.
Who gets 2?
Angel gets 2. Polly gets 1. 1 die roll. 1 sec.
I'm going down.
Oh my god. So 2 damage. 4 damage to Angel.
I'm good.
10 movement. Interact. 5. 1. Okay. Husk, your turn.
Alright, I can see that guy, so I'm gonna make some bees attack him.
Not the bees.
I will use my inspiration to reroll that because I know that doesn't hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have the hex on him. Definitely 18 damage. Let me double check some things. Let me double check here. Alright, so as you bee swarm him, he does pop what you do believe to be a shield. And he will react.
I don't like this, but I will move away. That is all.
You walked onto a trap, but you
You kidding me?
you passed the con, so it looks like might be an oversight, but yeah, we'll say that miss. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay. Wow.
Went too far.
That's it. that's it. That's the end of it. It is on top of the in between part. We just didn't walk on it yet, I guess.
And like usual, first death save.
Hey
Oh, you're down.
yo,
God damn.
So close.
Angel, it is your turn. Ash is down to your left, Polly down to your left. Husk not doing so well around the corner. Not sure if you could see. And you have a rather pissed off, rather healthy individual in front of you.
Right, if I don't heal myself, I'm pretty much dead. So Angel's gonna Orion again with her packed weapon around her, and she's gonna freeze, cast Arm of Agathis, and bonus action Rage.
Mm. 10?
Unlock on 9.
10 temp
Yeah.
HP?
Yeah, because it's upcasted.
You should move.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go over that. So I'm not on the line of sight of Evil Boy.
If you wanted to make any play that may be involved reacting, this guy has already used his reaction to,
Yeah, the thing is, I don't wanna leave it next to Ash alone.
yes, he may be attacked to death.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be annoying, just stay in the between, but not being like over here where the mage can just see me easily. Actually, the mage not there. I'm gonna stand in between them, just angry doggo. End of turn.
Okay. Ash.
Roll a 20.
Somebody rolled a 19 death save. Oh my god, that hurts. Oof. Hate to see it. Well, Angel. Are you ready to deal with 2 glaive attacks?
I'm meant to be hit.
Alright, my friend. Godspeed. 2 glaive attacks are coming your way. Mm.
3 halved, so that
That's
would be 1.
yeah, that'd be a oneer.
He takes 10 cold damage.
Wait. The guy who attacked?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Armor
a
of
regular.
Agathis.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Unlock.
Hang on. Okay, you took a chunk out of it. Alright, well, is there gonna be anything else?
Huh?
Alright, okay. We'll go to Mage's turn. What does the mage know? That's pretty much everything. I think he would know that Angel is the worst threat here. Something like this, maybe. Let me check your lighting, Angel. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it has 60 feet total vision.
Yeah,
And I can see him.
this magic missile is going right to you, buddy. 1 die roll times 3. You ready for it?
Yeah.
It's like a 1d4. Yeah, I got it. Ooh, my.
Halved.
12.
Alright, it was 15 half.
7.
7 damage. I control my character. Alright, don't be clicking. Alright, yeah,
Free to move now.
he'll move. I can't remember his movement actually. Go ahead.
It's 25 from what I saw.
Alright, I see him, so I'm gonna chuck some more bees at him. Oof, okay, never mind.
Unfortunate. 8 will miss.
And that is all.
Alright. Polly. I think you rolled a 19 last time.
Yep. I was never given the prone condition, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Mine came
Th-
off.
That's
Uh,
fine.
when would that have made a difference between something?
No, just for when I get up.
Gotcha. Yeah, you have two successes. You're almost stabilized. Yep. And after that, and whenever you're ready, Angel,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
you do if you.
Giving a potion is an action on your game, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna invoke the power of a potion into my hand and just chuck it into Ash's gullet.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and roll for the healing.
7, 8.
Yep. A healing will go to Ash.
And bonus action, Angel's gonna open her mouth and bite this guy on the knee.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh. Okay.
Yum.
I don't think this priest has had a turn yet. Am I correct in that? Between him reacting, what did he react with?
Yeah.
Shield.
Yeah. He had his turn. He hit me twice, so he has his reaction back.
Okay. Let me check. Yeah, he's going to react to your bonus action attack.
Shield, I'm guessing.
Yes, he's going to cast a spell with his hand.
Alrighty, that's it then. No, actually no. I'm gonna move down, and that's it. That's my turn.
Gotcha. Ash, you are prone, but you are alive now.
the guy cast shield.
That guy is shielded, yes, the guy in front of you. So he would have a higher effective AC.
He's gonna get up.
Alright, so he does have a glaive in his hand. So you would have been in his range if you can go from here to here,
Okay.
but you couldn't go from here there to there. You would invoke an attack. Well, actually, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm so. Yeah, he doesn't have a reaction. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Action, give him a potion.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for it. Sorry, I'm overthinking. I do that. I'm sorry. Big number. Almost max healing on that potion.
And he's gonna have his ballista shoot because it's over here on the ground.
Yeah.
Pulls the string. Colt 45 fires off again.
Okay. Oh, 21 into this gentleman.
Yep.
21. You shoot that shot, and he just nimbly just kind of turns his shoulder, and it just shoots right past him.
I just gets past him. Okay. How much did I do? I did 5, 15 half, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah. He's there. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay, reaction back. Shield off. Whoops. Okay, we have Angel in front of him. Ash too far away to hit. Seems like this guy is going to. Oh, I don't feel like dealing with that. Alright, Angel. He's going to take 2 glaive attacks at you.
Aye, aye.
Godspeed, friend. Hey, look at the good luck coming out.
I mean, even if he hits me, it's part of the plan.
Alright. This dirt ball, he is going to. It's not looking good for our hero here. Anti-hero. He'll move forward 5 to Polly, who's prone. And shocking grasp. At advantage because prone. And 11? Nope. No, 8. Yeah, 11. Probably won't do it.
No.
16er? Yep. I'm rolling like garbage at the perfect time, I feel like.
Just rolling around on the floor.
Husk, it'll be your turn whenever you're ready.
Alrighty. What can I? Oh, still see him. Still gonna try and shoot some bees at him. What is? I hate today. That is it.
Alright. You gotta try. Prone, Polly, you are. Yes, you are prone and you are in front of a mage. Appears to be.
Polly would stand up, grab her sword, and attempt to stab.
Okay. 23 will hit handily.
And then I kick to his chest.
24 will also hit handily. It's 10 points of damage total. You take a massive chunk out of this guy. Stabbing with a short sword and then doing some like Chun-Li straight up kick, snapping his head back. But he's still kind of alive, bleeding everywhere.
You wanna play? Let's play.
Is there anything else, sir?
That's all.
Alright. Angel, it is your turn. A rather
Alright,
stubborn boy in front of you.
I'm gonna hit this boy. I'm gonna two-handed swing upwards, trying to hit him.
Yeah, okay. 19. Let me check. Another barrier comes out.
All part of the plan, and she's gonna start running for the mage. Oh,
Gotcha.
bonus action, bite this boy.
Okay, I like it. Oh, okay. So this guy's kind of bludgeoning, step back, and Paul, you pull up and just, or Angel, you pull up and just take a giant chunk out of this guy with your bite, and yeah, plat. He just, you just chop his throat out. He just falls dead.
I hate mages sometimes. End of turn.
Okay. Ash, it is your turn. One rather stubborn boy. He has reacted with shield in front of you.
Oh, he reacted with shield already?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's fun. What to do? I guess I gotta attack him, see what happens. Or I'm gonna dodge and fire. That misses.
18 will miss, unfortunately.
Alright, so Ash is dodging. That's it.
Okay, dope. Reaction off. Alright. Oh, shit. He's gonna pull up 10 feet and take 2 swings at disadvantage at Ash. So a 10 and a 5 probably won't do it. Alright, that guy's dead is F. Let's get him out of here. It'll be Huck's turn.
And he's still there. How is he still there? Oh, that's right, shield. Please get him.
20. Let's take He's gonna use another barrier. Those keeping track of spell slots know that this is may possibly be the absolute maximum amount of spell slots he could use to do something like this.
Absolute madman just burning through his things.
I got nothing, guys. That's it.
Polly, it'll be your turn.
So this guy's still in here. Let's make trouble for him. Ah!
Unfortunate. Okay, a 23 will hit. This guy, he's nimble, but he's not that nimble. As you just kind of, really time that one out. Just pop him with the, whatever, the headbutt or the elbow or. Is there anything else?
Nothing. No.
All right, Angel, it'll be your turn.
Alright, she's gonna start running in 4-leg mode. Oh boy. That way and that way, so I'm building action it and main action curve longsword.
Yeah, 21 will unfortunately miss.
And bonus action fangs.
Okay, dope.
Nope.
Yep.
And that
Anything?
will be my turn.
Gotcha. Ash, it is your turn.
His friend's in the way. He pulls out a shotgun, his firebolt, and he's gonna fire.
Okay, you ignore all the things, right? All the you're like basically a close quarter shot and all that. Is that how that works?
I'm not right next to him.
He does have a glaive. Yeah, it's a 10-foot range.
It's only disadvantage if you.
It's in 5 feet.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
if you 5 feet.
real talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Okay. 25 will hit.
He's fire damage. Then he's going to pull his string from the ground and fire off the handgun from the ground.
22 will hit for another 4. Push 5 feet away from me.
Not away from me. It's on the ground over here.
Oh, you're knocking prone? Okay.
No. You just get moved down to the right up here.
Oh, so something like
Left.
right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's turn.
I don't think I got the damage. -9. Okay, this guy's looking pretty beat up. And it'll be his turn.
Did he move that way?
Not willingly, but he did move down, yes.
Oh. I forgot 5 feet. Nah, never mind.
So this guy is gonna just probably stand up and attack frantically. One for each of you, peeps. So first one Polly, second one Angel. And normal. So Polly, Angel. Nope. I don't think any will do it.
Nope.
Okay. Husk, it'll be your turn.
Let's see. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, he's right there.
You sounded so hopeful.
Oh, unfortunately, Sam won't do it.
Yep. I'm gonna take my steps back and hope for the best. That's all.
Sometimes it do be like that. Polly, it is your turn.
Slice punch.
Alright, first attack with short sword will hit. Let me
And I'll
check.
be right.
You know, I actually lied.
But
He has higher level spells, so he's gonna shield again. No, he can't. He can't shield the first one. Never mind. Actually, no. I'm sorry. First one will hit 5 piercing damage, and he is pretty beat up.
yeah. Uh, did I ever use? I don't think I did. That sucks. That's fine.
Now you did a pretty good chunk out of him. He's not very healthy at all. I mean,
I understand that. I'm trying to remember the specifics of the sword elements in my head. On my next turn. That got sucked. Ah.
okay. I'm sorry, Relevant.
There you
That's my
go.
turn.
Oh, before is it you talking about before when did you the shatter?
I was literally trying to think back of how I was trying to think of how absorbed elements works because I don't use it often.
It's D6.
Yeah, 1d6 extra.
But
Well,
it's
next
only
attack.
for the next turn,
Yeah, I
which
don't.
I was down during that turn.
Unfortunate. Hey, and guess what?
And
For your honesty and your innovation and dedication to the game, I bet you give yourself inspiration. You probably already had it, didn't you? I'm not keeping track at all.
I don't think no, I didn't.
Well, there you go. Okay.
Though I will be right back. My uncle wants me to take my sister out and to look at the lunar eclipse that's happening.
Oh yeah. If that's the end of your turn, yeah, it should be not too much more of this combat. You take a short
Alright.
rest.
I'll be gone for like 5 minutes at most.
Alright. If need be, I'll make you attack or whatever we gotta do to get through it.
Yeah. You know my order of hits.
Angel, one rather stubborn individual in front of you.
Die already! Good old combo. Longsword and at the same time gonna bite it.
22 will hit for 9 slashing.
Shield that, you casual.
He is barely hanging on.
What about the bitey bite?
23 will kill him.
Yay!
Go ahead. If you want to do something crazy like rip his throat out, go ahead and describe that.
Angel's just gonna stab him in the gut, go slowly forward, and just bite on the throat and rip it out.
Sponsors love that. Every bit of that.
And she's gonna unsummon her packed weapon while inside of him and open her arms around. Entertained yet? Don't make me fight another undead. And that's it.
Hell yeah. And everyone can breathe a breath of absolute fresh air, and that will be the end of combat as adrenaline slowly fades as you were near death.
Well, that was quite something.
That was rough. Well. Everybody got all fingers and toes?
I still
Sounds
got all
safe.
my goals, I think.
Good. He shakes his arm, and his arm is metal construction on it. Still working. Cool. Picks up his gun, puts it in his holster. All right. So you're looking a little rough there, Husk. Guess we should take a little break, I guess.
Would be appreciated, but actually, yes. May I close the door?
Yeah,
Just in case.
you can close there. Hang on, let me.
Because I don't know if things wander around these halls. But yes, we can all.
He'll have Polly close the door, considering Polly's not here. So
Oh, you want to close the one to your left too? I'll just close you guys in.
yeah.
Gotcha. One sec.
Take a seat on whatever's in the room and kick back and relax for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see how much the dice hate me.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Hey, at least you get your spells back.
Yeah, there's some healing. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, damn.
I'm so sad that I need to grab Resilient Wisdom, or I would have grabbed Tough next ASI.
Yeah, you guys managed to get a long rest. Spend the entire rest either bandaging yourself or doing whatever you do during long rests. And yeah.
Wait, long rest or short rest?
Sorry, short rest. Yeah. Are you still flying, Polly?
They stepped out.
I think he's a fairy, right? I think fairies just naturally.
Yeah, they
hover.
just kind of float around.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he can just be flying. It just matters for certain aspects of the game. Wing. Yeah, and however you want to proceed. Is Holly out, like out, or is he, or Polly? I mean.
No, they said they want to go see the lunar eclipse. That'd be
Oh
back.
yeah. What? I guess I'll just wait.
5 minutes.
You know what? What time is it? I start at 9:30, right?
I'm back.
9:30 UCC. Oh, you're back? Okay.
We caught the tail end of the eclipse, but that's fine.
Did you look at it with your bare eyes?
It was a lunar eclipse, yeah.
Lunar eclipse. We can do that. It's fine. I've seen one of those.
You're gonna turn into a werewolf now. Good luck.
Do you have a telescope?
No. But it's still nice to look at.
Yeah, you still can see it.
Is it eclipse on your country or is it blood moon? In some countries it's blood moon, at least on Latin America.
Eclipse.
Yeah.
But We're taking a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll use Arcane Recovery.
Yeah, I got clouds. I'm not seeing nothing.
Yeah, my house isn't exactly positioned in the best way to actually see any moon right now, so.
$17. Cool. I'm full. Or I'm close to full.
Very nice. Very nice.
How long is short rest? 30 minutes?
1 hour.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, Ash fashions the shotgun to his or a flare gun to his arm, takes off the hand.
Why is your hand missing?
Hand went crazy. Had to cut it off.
Your hand went crazy.
Yeah, tried to kill me.
Don't you control your hand?
Well, see, I opened a book and said the wrong spell and let out a whole bunch of demons and undead and stuff. I had to fight that off. It's rough. Survived, just barely.
I guess you really need a hand, don't you?
Haha, yeah, good one. I'd clap, but
Wow.
Can I take 1 point of psychic damage?
meh.
I
Hate
feel like I
seeing.
need to after that.
I have an 8 charisma. What do you expect?
Are you all done?
This mixed bunch is ready to go. We can get started. He dusts himself off and stands up.
Sure. Angel's gonna summon her backed weapon, and I guess her fur is gonna freeze. I guess R1 if I get this.
I'll just be standing back here.
There's a door, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna kick it open. I don't like this guy.
Alright. Are you gonna just spam kick it open, like just because it is a rather, you know, sturdy door.
Can I roll to try and see if I can do it on one kick?
Let me check that door this time. I'll see if I can spot something this time.
Alright. Angel will lower her paw from the door and just let Ash go ahead. Go ahead, human.
Oh. Okay. What are you trying to like?
Checking for traps. Checking to see if I hear anything. I'm past the door.
No. You've seen a lot of these doors in your day, and it's just a normal sturdy door. With steel, whatchamacallits, what do you call them? The switchy flippy thingies, the hinges, yeah, steel hinges, and a good solid welds. If you want to
Tries
kick it up,
to see if the door is open.
the door is. If you try to jiggle the handle, the door is locked. Yes.
All right. Well, it's locked. Suppose if you give me a little time, I can get some thieves' tools together.
You better than me.
Have those? Yeah. Never mind. I can use my thieves' tools.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. If you would like to disarm the trap, or not
Uh,
the. That's not a trap. I swear.
Roll on dex, I guess.
Yeah, thieves tools at Dex as your whatchamacallit attribute. If everything is correct, 15. 15 will unlock the door in front of you.
Well, you can try it. It seems to be open. Steps to the side.
Okay.
Thanks for your subtle work, and she's gonna kick it as hard as she can.
All right. You're gonna kick that MFer wide open? Is that what I?
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry about rolling anything. I got you. But 1 second. We're gonna 100% enter a combat.
I'm gonna 100% not die.
I'll get the initiative. Don't worry. Might take 1 or 2. Oh, looks like everything is good. Question mark. I needed to do a couple things right before you do that, and let me check your lighting, and I'll give you a little sampler of what's to come. Okay, so the two in front of you, I don't know why the fuck that happened. Angel and maybe Polly, the two in front of you, those two will be surprised this entire thing we do, Bobber. So, yeah, let me just. Okay. Boom, and then Polly, it'll be your turn to kick us off.
Ah, so the goblin is asleep, huh?
Yeah. One's asleep and one's just not even paying attention. So let me figure that out. Let me figure what icon.
Do you, do
There
you
we go.
want do you want to know my passive stealth? No, I'm joking. Let's go. 15. Hmm. I see. Mm,
Now you notice a snare to your southwest.
a snare.
Yeah, it appears to be a bear trap. Or your southeast, I'm sorry.
Goblin hasn't noticed me yet.
No, they are surprised right now. You won't be hidden, but they can't act.
I'm gonna do something a little different. Fairy fire. Center of the room. Wisdom.
Okay. Is that 10-foot radius?
Wait, it's not wisdom, it's dex.
No. For I'm using my wisdom to cast it. That's why I said wisdom.
What's the radius on fairy fire?
Uh,
20-foot cube. I got you. Hang on. There you go. Put that zombie where you want it.
it's supposed to go off my wisdom. It's DC 13.
Alright, so maybe
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. That.
Got you. One per wisdom. So it's a wisdom save. Your DC 12. Is that?
DC 13. It's my wisdom that it goes off of because it's innate fairy magic.
Okay. So let's see. Goblins 23. So top to bottom, left to right. So top guy. Pass. Left guy. Fail. Right guy fail.
Mm.
I'm gonna mark these guys so you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn, earn, land, walk out of the room. Alright, you guys have fun with that. That's it!
I mean, this will hopefully keep track of concentration. And okay,
Oh
it'll
yeah, I
be
will bonus action Blade Song just so I have the help if they actually manage to get to us.
gotcha. Husk, it'll be your turn.
Would love to hex that one up front there, Goblin. and then shoot him.
Alright, do you have spell sniper or anything like that for this guy?
No.
Let me check lighting one more time, sorry. That would be 3/4 cover, so he'll have a +5 AC. I'm not sure about any other angle. Maybe right there might be. Honestly, there might be a clean shot. So if you want to move and then shoot, yeah, that's fine. If you want to move, then shoot, and then move back. For 10
I
foot.
mean, I just want to stay away, so like I could stay there. It's fine.
You can see him clear.
Not really gonna make a difference.
11 will unfortunately miss.
Yep, that's it. That's all, folks.
So you did hex him then?
Yes, I did.
Gotcha. Okay. Mhm.
The boy, the secret boy.
Angel, it is your turn.
So, you people wanted entertainment or just a slaughter? Over here and just try and go.
As you go from here to here.
I don't think I can do so far. Oh yeah, I can.
You can do that, definitely, but an angry bugbear is going to attack you. Because his stealth was incredibly high.
Oh yeah, even if it was low, I don't think I can.
Yeah, he'd be prepping an attack, so this would be his reaction. So yeah, I guess he could only do one. I think this is already included in the attack. We'll see if that hits. Nope, not even. Doesn't even matter. Go on, good sir.
Alright, then I would have just stayed over here. And just cock my head to the side. Oh, you want some too? And I'm gonna just slash him.
Okay, who are you striking? This guy to your north? 11 will unfortunately miss.
And bonus action, the mark of Orcus is gonna appear on her forehead, and I'm gonna form of dread. I'm gonna forego the temporary HP, so I keep my armor of Agathis. And that's my turn.
You're gonna have to let me know, because I have no idea.
Don't worry. I'm basically immune to frighten, and every time I hit someone, I can make them do a frighten save.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's a wall of text, but it's not actually much.
Let me check roundage. I think it's still round 1. Okay, we're good. Surprised. Bam. Surprised. Surprised, and it'll be Ash's turn.
Oh,
Yeah, as you turn the corner, you see a bear trap to your southeast. Angel has pointed out.
okay. Hmm. So there's a bugbear right next to Angel, I see.
Yes, there is.
Okay. He is going to go over here. Got 5 movement left. He's gonna go. They're still asleep or they're awake.
These two are fairy fired. They're all prone. Yes, all these 3 guys are prone.
Okay, so those are prone. I'll focus on the bugbear then.
The one past this guy is not prone, and you would have clear line of sight on him if you did choose to shoot that guy.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to. He's gonna adjust his goggles and fire off his flare gun, and then fire off his handgun at the same guy.
Alright, let it rip. $14. 14 will unfortunately miss. That, however, whatever that is,
It's a Colt 45.
yeah, that will absolutely.
Quality weapon from Westmarch. Wow.
Yeah, he's standing and he is not standing anymore as you just explode the center of that being's chest.
All right, that's turn.
Okay, doke. One sec. Polly, it is your turn. Polly, whenever you're back. I think he would have had advantage of the guy anyway. He failed to save, actually. Not like really going back to it.
Well, that guy hit.
Yeah, the guy he shot at, he had fairy fire on him. Now that I think about it.
Or roll it again.
I mean,
I forgot the button I had.
I don't know how I'd retcon that. To be fair, the damage or like you know what I mean the roll. It's like I don't know. The first roll you could roll at advantage, I guess, and just to see if you would happen to have killed him. Maybe you can move that second attack to the crit. Yes, Ash.
So just do one.
Then wouldn't have I had advantage on him?
When did you do the insect thing? Was it before or after Polly's turn?
From what I remember, it was after.
It was after, because my turn's after.
Okay. Where was your roll?
It was an 11.
Okay. Yeah. If you longsword. No, that's not longsword. Yeah, beast swarm. Yeah. If you who you were trying to hit before? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll again. Yeah. We can say that. Retcon that. Ooh.
Yeah, mine was on the second guy. Hers was on the first one that's sleeping.
Oh, the guy prone?
Yeah, hers was on that guy.
No, I did overthink again. Never mind. Sorry. That would have been a normal.
Yeah, it would have been normal. Mine was on the guy that died anyway. So I guess I had
See, I'm always looking after players in that regard. I feel like.
Hey, that's amazing, dude. Not many DMs do that.
You know, I know it's all hard and bullshit. So I feel it. Like it's like it's not bullshit. It's fun. It's fun. You know what I mean though, right? Am I over?
Yeah.
Okay. Polly, I'm sorry. We can go back to whatever you're gonna do.
All right. Well, I used Well, I have concentration active. But I have 40 foot of movement anyway, so why not? Is it that guy dead? The goblin down to that I can see?
The southeast, it asked you, did that guy? Is that what I derived from that? That last, did you move that, whatchamacallit?
Fireball? Yeah, I would have, I guess, moved it on to him, I guess.
Yeah, then, that would have hit, and that would have killed him, yeah.
Okay, then let me get right here because that's 25 foot of movement and that. Oh, there's a bugbear! I'm dense sometimes.
The bugbear has reacted, so if you would like to move.
Yeah, let's just. Come on!
You hate to see it.
That's better, but it's worse.
Okay, the 15 on the bugbear. Oof. If 15. What's up?
Wait till I hit second level monk and I can do that again.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who had the +1 weapon? Was the
Me.
okay.
I took the +1 weapon.
Oh, I have a natural. I mean,
Oh, you haven't? Okay,
I
it's
have an improved back weapon.
I got. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a +1 weapon in the loot. I was just. Okay. If 15 is the attack roll, 15 will unfortunately miss on the bugbear.
Wait, that misses?
Yeah, 15 will miss. If you're attacking the bugbear.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That
Yeah,
is unfortunately my turn.
Okay, up. Husk, it is your turn.
Angel's Warlock. That's why.
Alrighty, moving. Let's see where I can go to see people. 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can see that one down there. I will move the hunter's mark to this one.
Okay. As you turn the corner, this goblin will react before you turn the corner. Let's see. 22 for 5.
That's fair.
But that will be everything.
Who reacted? Did that shot come past me?
Not sure.
It would go in this direction.
Okay.
But yeah. The pheromones on this dude, and I will bug spray him. Oops. Not
Okay.
at advantage. I don't have advantage.
So this
11.
is okay. 11 will unfortunately miss.
Yep. And I will stay right there.
Gotcha. Bugbear. Angel, it is your turn.
Alright, just gonna swing upwards to this boy.
Gotcha.
He's not worth the rage.
12 will miss.
And I saw something come out of here, right?
Yeah, there was a arrow that shot from here to here towards Husk. Yes.
Alright, Angel's gonna rage. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna rage. Bonus action. And just gonna not give a crap about the bugbear.
Okay. So, 1 second. Where are you right now? I pulled you off.
Oh, there.
See right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Trap does go. Let me check your passes.
That's 9, so I'm probably not even gonna see it.
Would have tapped him and told him, or would have pointed to it before.
9 wouldn't have seen it. 12 wouldn't have seen it.
Oh, it was marked before, right?
I already saw it. I would have told him.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I'm sorry. Just overthinking again. Yeah. So you're good, man. You're good.
Alright.
For that. That, however,
Oh god.
is a miss on the con save. I don't know why it's not doing the goddamn thing it's supposed to. No.
The bugbear
Why are you
reacted.
running away from the bugbear anyway?
The bugbear can't do anything. It's the trap that should have went off. See, I'm still experimenting with those APIs.
I think it went off, and it rolled a 23 for my save.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta work with that. That's probably a DM error. I'm not gonna hold you accountable to that. So, you're good to go.
All right. Still gonna move forward. Please no water. All right. Another one. All right. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Yep.
All right. As you pull forward, this goblin will react and shoot you.
Alrighty.
Never mind.
I'm still gonna walk forward, so if that guy wants to hit me, go ahead.
Gotcha. Night. This one already reacted, so you're good.
And I'm gonna. Is that a well?
Yeah, that's a bottomless pit.
Can I do a shove attack?
If you may, yeah. He will contest it with whatever he can.
Alright, so what do you do? Athletics? Or hit?
For me, it will be a dexterity check.
For shove?
For me, yes. For you, it would be whatever athletics or acrobatics. Question mark?
Yeah, I don't know, because some DMs do an attack roll, or some other DMs do just straight athletics.
For a shove,
Yeah.
It's
the
like,
person shoving does athletics, and the person taking the shove does athletics or acrobatics.
Alright. So
that's
yeah,
okay.
a shove, and it's advantage because I'm raging.
Okay. Oh. Let's see. This would have to be I don't even think he can. No, he's done for it.
Alright, Angel's gonna grab the goblin by the head and just yeet him on the well.
All right, you put him in a bottomless pit. There's no reaction for him, so he just goes splat.
And I'm gonna turn to this guy. What are you gonna do about it? End of turn.
Gotcha. That guy's dead. Let's get him out of here. Let's see. All right, Angel. This javelin's for you at disadvantage. Sixer won't do it. Okay. This goblin is going to turn the corner and hide, and then repeat. So he uses bonus action, and now, what's your passive perception? 10, Angel.
9. I dumped the 2 stats. Sag.
23. So he will fire advantage. Ooh, 22 for 7.
Halved, so 3.
Okay. I'd like to see it. Turn the corner. That'll be the end of his turn. This goblin wakes up. Kind of like sees his boys are dead. Go to here. I'll take an attack at Polly. No hide or anything, because that would just be silly. 16 maybe? No, I think he has 18 AC. Alright, disengage.
I keep talking without without pressing the push to talk button.
Oh, no problem.
I'm so used to. Yeah. But yeah, I have 18 AC right now.
Yep, that won't hit. So you are good. He disengaged. He backed up. Okay, Angel. Let me check. Yep. This guy is going to do the same. Yep, he'll attack at advantage. No, wait. You should have gotten an opportunity against that one guy because he hid before. So we'll go back to that after a sec. I just remembered. But this one will be advantage. At least I think anyway. So 21 to Angel for 8 piercing.
Half to 4.
Okay. Now, where did I move the other goblin? Where was that movement? Does anybody remember? I'm sorry. I disengaged somewhere. I just can't remember.
Up top.
Oh, was it up top? Yeah. So Polly. It'd be Polly. You could react with an attack of opportunity, and I think I do need a concentration save from you. No, it's dropped. Yeah, everything's dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You said I could have done an attack opportunity?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can attack that. Oh,
Is that him?
Yeah, that does hit him, and that does kill him.
Just casually pierce an artery.
just,
Without looking.
just give it a good nick. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, good stuff. Sorry, it's hard to keep track of like absolutely everything sometimes. I'm gonna delete that guy. That last guy, he's dead. Okay, it'll be Ash's turn.
Oh, my bad. I did not realize it was my turn already. Cool. So I'm gonna move.
Yeah. This bugbear has reacted, I think. Yeah, he has reacted. So.
Okay. So if he reacted, he's gonna take the butt of his. Actually, no. I could just shoot him. I'm just shoot him. Just his goggles, fires flare gun.
Let me see here. You got how much view distance you have? 60. Let me check. Sorry.
Don't I care.
Yeah, these two goblins will react as you pull up. We
They have
got
held actions.
yeah, these two down here at the bottom.
Okay.
But you can hit whoever you want, who you can see first beforehand with that 16. Who are you aiming at?
I was aiming at the bugbear in the room.
So this guy.
Oh, in the room. Is he still alive?
Oh, this guy. Sorry. Yeah, he's still alive, and 16 will hit. Oh, sorry.
Fire.
So you take a massive chunk out of him with a fireball boomstick. yeah, massive chunk out of him. Probably will, yeah.
Okay, these guys are taking shots at me. Do those guys hit?
I'm sorry.
You said someone was taking shots at me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the guys at the bottom. One. Yep, they'll both take shots. One will be at no, both. You'll get half cover for both, so plus 2 to your AC. But they'll both be at advantage.
So 18. Nice. Bold miss.
Gotcha.
He sees the two of them. Are they on stairs?
Yeah, just like a small, like little 2-foot stairway, 3-foot stairway, just enough to give you knee problems.
Okay. And there's a guy around the corner there, I guess. What?
Yes, there's a guy right here.
2 traps there? Is that what's going on?
You see a snare in front of you and a whoopsie doozy from me. So yes, you're able to just walk past this, but you have to jump over the snare if you want to keep going forward.
I can jump 14 feet because 14 is my strength. I used to like walk past one, so I'll just walk and then jump.
Yeah, you can just jump over to the next tile if that's where you want to go. Just be yeah.
And I don't have disadvantage or anything firing the cannon. It's an object of its own. I'm gonna do that. Jump there. So is it 5, 10, or 15? I'm gonna move over. The bugbear's there. I didn't see the bugbear there.
Yeah, there's another bugbear around the corner.
Okay.
There.
Well, if the bugbear's there, I guess I will shoot him because he's in my way. Actually, no. An angel will probably want them there. I really want to shoot those guys.
It's time for some blasting.
Hmm?
Just blast them.
Yeah, blast them. Alright, so I'll shoot the bugbear. And a miss.
Ow.
That's a turn. It's your Gabo's turn.
Alright, yeah, it will miss. Sorry, I was messing myself. Sorry, but yeah, it will miss. Wait, back it up. It's like, okay, he's dead. Let's get him out of here. Okay, this guy. Alright, just gonna turn the corner, come around the corner. This will be an advantage on Angel. 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halved.
Hit that
So-
corner one more time.
There we go.
After that, it'll be this guy. Well, I guess he's just gonna do goblin things. He's gonna slash at Ash. This will be a normal. Unfortunate. He will disengage and move 30 feet. Polly, it's your turn.
Bugbear's still alive, right?
One next to you, yes. Yes, he's very much alive.
Okay, just making sure. Couldn't tell.
That most certainly hits.
Oh!
Alright.
That's a shit crit.
He is barely hanging on. Okay, is there anything else?
You know, I'm just going kind of like, you're looking a little peckish. Why? Well, you're looking a little hurt. Why don't you lay down? Down. It'll make this much easier.
They don't respond.
That's all.
Gotcha. Husk, it is your turn.
All
And you turn the corner and you see a bugbear who's not very healthy. See about half of them.
Well, the guy who had the hex, he went that away somewhere.
Oh. Alright, do you remember who you moved hex to after you smoked that guy?
It was the guy who was right here.
There was a goblin right here that got annihilated. So I think you have it back.
All right. Well, I will move my hex to the bugbear.
Gotcha.
And I will blast him. Disadvantage because I'm right beside him, unfortunately. But, you know.
Ooh, a 12 unfortunately won't do it.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's go. Next.
Okay. Hulk Hogan has entered the fight. Angel is raging. Ash is around the corner blasting. This guy hasn't taken any damage from either. He's gonna hit what he sees first. It's Angel. So this will be a Morning Star versus Angel. Did you reckless as Barbarian?
No, I don't have it yet.
Okay, so this will be normal. 23 for 5. Or...
Have to do.
Knock it out. Same thing for Angel. 1 advantage plus 2 to your to hit, or I'm sorry, to your AC. So 20. So you'd have 8, or yeah, you have plus 2 whatever AC you had. So it'd be 18. Yeah. So 20 will probably hit. Yeah.
Yeah. 31 health.
Alright, he will turn the corner. Whoop, he's got to roll stealth, so. Almost did a whamsy. 16, does that beat your passive?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, that is that. Angel, your turn.
Alright, main action, trying to cut this guy's head off.
Ooh, 12, unfortunately won't do it.
Alright, bonus action, she's gonna start salivating and gonna shift. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. There we go, I gave 4
Rayman with all
temporary
these
HP.
temporary hit points?
Huh?
What do you think? You're Brayman with all these temporary hit points? By the way, they don't stack. If you add that, you lose your other one.
Yeah, I lost it already.
Okay.
And in the same bonus action, I'm gonna buy them. Bite.
Okay, the bugbear.
Yes.
Okay, 16 will hit.
Then it's 5%. And I'm gonna need a wisdom save from it against a frightened.
Oh, okay. Oh, looks like he might fail.
He's frightened of me. AC 12. DC 12. So yeah. He's frightened. Until the end of my next turn. End of my turn.
Gotcha. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Okie doke. Oh my god, why? You get another free one, guys. God damn it. Those API scripts, I tell you, you think you have them.
They sense fear. They sense confidence.
I sense death.
Alright, so bam.
Wait,
One.
is this a bugbear?
Yes, this is a bugbear.
He can hit me from over here if he wants.
Let me
Not
check.
blamed.
He has 5-foot reach on my character sheet.
That's weird.
I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Okay, that's it for him though, and yeah. One sec. Okay, Angel. This disadvantage javelin is for you. Oh, 21.
Alright, have the 2-2. Man, I feel so tanky for a warlock.
Stealth check. What's your stuff? 9.
Yeah, I think I see him because it's
Yeah,
mine.
you see him.
Finally.
So normal short bow. 23 for
Okay.
4. Alright, turn the corner and turn. Dead, let's get him out of here.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Whoopsies.
Sometimes you get a free one, alright? It seems to be a lot these days.
You got to put him in the other layer.
Yeah, I goof up. Like, I just. Yeah.
Sorry, well, RP we don't know.
I'll just move the chest. Just put 2 chests at once. See. Move and same thing. Advantage if so. $19. 18.
On
Angel. 2 with rage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing. Ash, it'll be your turn.
okay. All right, so this guy next to me, he's gonna hit him with his boomstick, smack him with it, and attach a coil to him. So he tries to move, he gets shocked with the thunder. It's booming blade. Booming blade.
Gotcha. Alright. 14 to the bugbear. What's frightened do?
He has disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, he has. Yeah, 14 will miss, unfortunately.
That's fine. And he's going to he's gonna shoot with the bonus action gun.
Okay.
I might as well.
Ooh.
Oof. All miss. Alright, this time.
Alright, turn the corner. Angel once again. +2 to your AC. Yep, at advantage. 18. for 3 piercing. Rounded down. This one will take a shot to Ash. You have +2 to AC.
Okay.
No BS there. Yep, 7 miss. That one will dash. Oh my god.
Ran into a trap.
Ran into my own trap. It's like you test it and you test it. Well. No traps. Or are they? Dun dun dun. Holly, or Polly, your turn.
I don't know why I even bothered turning on legend like battle music for D&D, and it just turns out to be oh, this guy's stepping on its own trap. What?
Hey, can you guys finish up back there?
Yeah, I don't know what the dealio with that.
Short sword.
Yeah, into that bugbear. Sorry, that will hit. And that will kill.
This trap set off at all?
You have to jump over the thingy.
I'm flying.
Oh, you're good. Just move wherever. Doesn't matter. Are you still concentrating on that?
No.
Okay.
Further.
Oh, hi. Smack.
Okay. 11 to the bugbear in front of you. That will miss.
Damn.
Husk, it is your turn.
If I have a 9 for my strength, can I still jump over that?
Yeah, if you have movement, you're fine. Just kind of.
Cool.
You're jumping into the
Interesting.
trap. You may want to move over.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Don't stop there.
Yeah, we'll then switch my hex to the one between Polly and Angel.
Okay, I think you'll
And
have.
send my bees in that way.
Yeah, I think it'll be normal, a clear line of sight, because I think Polly's flying, so you think you're good to go.
Bees!
Oh, big damage.
Finally. Hit something.
Massive chunk out of that guy.
That's all. I'm so happy right now.
He's definitely staggered from that big blast. Unfortunately, he's going to pay it right back to somebody.
Isn't he frightened?
Yeah, he's frightened.
Oh, let me check.
Yeah, he is at the end of my next turn. So he cannot move winningly towards me.
Okay. So can't move toward Angel, so that might be everybody then.
He's got disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
He'll just chuck a random javelin at We'll do the old lottery here. Oh, I gotta scroll. Where was it? So 2, 1, 2. It'll go to Pally.
It's javelin.
Yeah, it'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nope, won't do it. Goblino turns the corner. Same deal. Angel. Beat your stealth. 14 won't do it. No, 21. 21 will do it.
Yeah.
For whatever half of that is. Turn the corner.
25.
Angel, your turn.
These guys don't seem to be doing a lot of damage, so she's gonna try and cut this guy's hand off. Big heavy swing.
25 will hit.
And at the same time, she's gonna spin around and bite this guy on the knee.
Okay. 16 will hit, and a 16 will kill.
Perfect. And I'm gonna move this way. And that was my turn.
Gotcha. Well, just in time, too. That guy's gone. Alright, Angel. Disadvantage, Javelin. $13 will do it. Stealth check versus. One second. Stealth check versus Angel. $15 advantage. Short bow. 21 for 3. Halved up. Same thing. So 8 won't do it. Normal. 17 for 7.
Yeah. I'm a porcupine.
Gotcha. And Ash, your turn.
He's gonna use the butt of the boomstick again on this guy.
Yeah, whoever you're hitting, 23 will hit handily.
It's a booming blade on that guy. So when he moves, I get a real booming blade. I'm going to shoot the gun at him.
14 will miss, unfortunately.
All right, it's fine.
Let me check something real quick. Oh, no. Let me check something real quick. Well, yeah. This next one is for you, Ash. Stealth check. 19. You'll have a +2 to your AC. Well, 18 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 piercing. Same deal. Same deal on Ash. Yeah. +2 to AC. Stealth check first. Does 12 beat your passive perception?
His passive is 9.
Does not. Oh, 9. Okay. Alright, so 20 for 3. And Polly, your turn.
Has it been a minute since combat started?
When did you start doing whatever you were doing? Because we have a round counter. It's round 5, so.
One more
Round
round.
5. One more round. Okay. That makes sense. I'm going to assume Angel has it here. I'm going to fly off after that goblin. Surprise!
Okay, down. Ooh. Neither one of those would do it, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. It's like he's Goku.
Is there anything else?
No.
Okie doke. We'll move on to Husk.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take a step down, thread my finger between those two, and pew pew! Bees, attack him!
Oh wow, who are you blasting?
This dude.
Guy with the hex. Okay. Yeah, it hits handily.
Yeah.
Take a massive chunk out of him. You see burn marks all over him, but he's somehow still alive.
And I'll move back up, and that's it.
Okay, nope. Can't retaliate that, so he's just gotta hit whatever he can. Yeah, he's gonna go after Angel, Morningstar. $18 for 8.
Yeah.
Okay, no. He's frightened of somebody?
No, that's done.
Okay.
Yeah, taking so many hits.
Alright. Another stealth check. Tenor. Probably does it beat Angel 9? No, okay.
Yes.
20 for 5.
Ow.
Angel, your turn.
Angel starting to growl because she's getting annoyed by all the pokings. She's gonna slash, actually stab this guy on the gut. Ooh.
He won't do it.
Oh, I just gonna bite him on the gut.
Okay, no. 23 will do it, and 6 piercing will be enough to kill him.
And she's gonna start bomb rushing this way. Since she's so poly. Oh god.
Okay, now that will trigger.
Oh, I said right?
Looks like it missed. Yeah. If it says miss, then you're good.
Alright. Then I'm gonna go over there and over here and stand right next to this boy. And end of my turn.
Gotcha. Okay. He saw Polly first in the fiasco. That's who he's gonna blast first. Yeah, just 2 melee attacks into Polly. 18 for 3, maybe? Or 13, I mean.
It hasn't been rolling around. I have an 18 AC, but I will shield.
Okay.
Making my AC total 23.
Alright, Ash. This short bow's for you. Stealth check first. 20, advantage. 24, crit. 6 on 6. And 10. That will be that. Alright, so I think this one saw Polly first. This one's gonna attack Polly first. You do have that shield. No, it's the same exact thing. Never mind. So that'll miss. Ash, it's your turn.
Drops his gun here. Dodging. But when he drops his gun, he fires.
Where at?
It's on the ground there. So it's at the guy that shot him for. Just
Okay. Is there anything else? 18, 18. So 18 in this guy. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Okay, 18 will hit, and an 18, that 8 force damage will be enough to kill him.
Okay. Ash is dodging. He's here. He drops. Actually, no. I'll have him shoot and then drop to the ground.
Shoot at what?
The guy self. He can't hide. He's out. So no,
Let me check lighting. Oh yeah. Okay,
I'll
so
hide for him.
that guy right there. Okay. Um,
That guy. He can't stealth this time.
guy, there's right here. Is that? There's nobody right here.
There's no. What do you mean? There's nobody there? I see somebody.
Right here. I do not. Let me refresh. Let me refresh.
Roll so high on stealth, even the DN can see it.
That's what I was gonna hit next, but if he's not even there, I mean.
Okay, I'm back. I don't have anybody right here. I don't have any. I have somebody you can barely see right here. That's what I have for you.
Interesting.
That's interesting. What did I move? 5, 10, 15, and then 20 there. I'll move over.
All right. As you did move into here, you do see a. What's up?
I wasn't trying to go that way. I meant to go here.
Oh, okay. You can see the corner of it from there.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. You do notice that as one of the shrines as pre-described as from your former guildmates. It would be described as something similar to the shrine, one of the shrines they encountered.
All right. I'll be dodging instead. I'll just go there dodging. That's turn.
Knock it up. Where is it? Okay. This one's for you, Ash. 17, advantage, short bow. 17 for 5.
That hits.
Okay.
Ash is down.
Polly, your turn.
Blade song. So it's gone now.
It's round 6. I don't know what round it goes away.
It goes off in a minute.
Minutes, 10 rounds.
Alright, yeah. Okay. I've had weird people do weird rules, like around being 10 seconds, and I get confused.
Oh, that's 2E stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Let's just take a slash at the goblin that I missed.
Okay. 16 will do it. And you put a pretty gosh darn hitting on him.
He's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
Well, die!
That will certainly do it. As you unarmed strike him, you can do a snap kick with your your shin and just kind of obliterate his ribcage, and he keels over and dies.
I'm just gonna look at this guy. And I meant to do that. Yeah.
Knock it out. Alright, anything else?
No.
Alright, Husk, your turn.
Alright. The loot group Has anyone used any potions of healing from there?
There's
Uh,
one I
Or do-
remember.
Yeah,
yeah,
one.
just
I
one?
used
Okay. I will materialize one of those in my hand and force feed Ash one.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll
You want to
the.
roll for that? Or should I roll for that?
I have a thing for it.
Go for it. Jump back up, my friend. Um, you can't hold a bonus action, can you? That's just a no-go.
No.
Alright. I'll move over here.
You could just go to cover. I'm down.
And that's it. Gonna stay there for now.
Gotcha. He's dead. Let's get him out of here. Yeah, this guy. Same deal. Come out. First thing he sees, probably be Ash. Um, hmm, let me check something. He will shoot Husk instead. He'll do a stealth check versus Husk. Oh my god. At advantage short bow into Husk.
Wow.
Just enough damage. That will be the end of that asshole's turn. Angel, it is your turn.
Alright. With her bonus action, the Mark of Focus is gonna glow even brighter, and I'm gonna form of dread again. So I gain 8 HP. There we go. And main action, hit this guy with my longsword.
Okay. That let me check. Yeah. That does seem to hit handily.
Alright, wisdom save. Against Frighten.
Is that a wisdom? Oh yeah, wisdom. Ooh.
Oof. Alright. And that would be my turn.
Okay, doke. How do you even like this guy? She's gonna come right back at you, Angel. 2 Morningstar attacks. Any of that?
Both miss.
Alright, moving on. That guy's dead. Let's get him out of here. This guy just doesn't exist anymore. I failed. And this guy's dead. Okay, let's get him out of here. It'll be Ash's turn.
Okay, Ash leaves his gun on the floor here to shoot. That trap is already sprung, right? The arrow trap.
Yeah. Or you just make sure you don't stop there. Is more or less the
Okay.
thing.
Gonna get up, pick up Husk, and move Husk out of this room. Dragging him in there. All right. He's gonna use his bonus action to fire the gun straight.
Oh, to that guy. Okay. Yeah, let it rip. 20 will do it. Take a pretty meaty chunk out of that guy.
There's water over here.
You see a shrine in front of you, as your former guildmates have described it.
I'm guessing it was an action pick up Husk and move him. So
If you were somehow to make it there, it'd be interact with the shrine.
how far did I go? Half move if it's. Let's just say I switched places with Husk. So Yeah, move him there. And he'll go prone and shoot at the guy as he's prone.
Which guy?
Same guy they're fighting. I can still see him pretty clearly. Actually.
Oh, this guy. That would not pose disadvantage while you're prone.
Okay.
I mean, like, would it? I'm asking.
I guess I'll shoot then go prone. It's not like
Yeah. Semantics. Yeah. The BS.
Has disadvantage.
Wait, is that the 20? Is that the roll?
No, I'm rolling now.
Okay. Ooh.
There you go. Well, now I'm prone now.
Gotcha. Alright, Angel. $18.
One more arrow to the collection.
20 for 7?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This will be at normal. Oh!
Ow.
Alright. He'll dash.
That still somehow only does 4 damage.
Barbarians. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. I'll fix that. Sorry. Polly's turn.
Time to bust his kneecaps and then some. I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry.
Yeah, 9 will certainly do it.
I'll
20.
just
21 and 21 will certainly do it. 14 damage. Hey, you take a meaty chunk out of that guy. He looks very pissed at you.
You know, the goblin put up more of a fight than you. Maybe he should come back to life. That'd be more fun.
The distance.
I got hit. He should be here.
Did I? I thought I took away 14.
Yeah, but he got hit by the cannon. 20.
What's up?
He got hit by the arcane cannon that pushes him back.
Oh, where would he be? Would he be like there? Oh, there? Okay. Gotcha. Is there anything else?
Not for me. I don't know about Polly. Is that it, Polly? Oh.
That's it now. My life's goal is to piss this bugbear off.
Husk, it'll be your turn.
One failed, that's it.
Unfortunate. One sec, please. Alright. This will be at normal. No, he'll do a stealth. 22 advantage. 15 maybe? No. I think you have 16 AC.
I think most of us do except Husk.
Alright. Angel, your turn.
Alrighty. Good old 1-2 combo. Longsword. And bite the bite.
Longsword will miss. The fangs will hit.
Wisdom save.
Okay. Which one is this?
Uh, it's the frighten. So DC
Frighten.
12.
Yeah. I have been overlooking something on this guy, so he will have advantage. So 18.
Oof. And I'm gonna move this way.
Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
Okay. In response, he'll turn to Angel.
I forget to always add my +2 to damage because of rage. God damn it.
I mean, if you want to add it retroactively, that's fine. What was it?
No, it would be on all of my attacks up until now, so never mind.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I forget I'm a barbarian.
That hurts. But yeah, you got a tick now, right? You're good. Alright, 2 normal into Angel. Yeah, Angel. 2 normal attacks. 19, 20.
Alrighty, let me do the math. Oh, just 6. Alright.
6 damage. Okay.
So we used.
1 second. A new challenger has appeared. Polly. Let me check something. In the first turn of combat. Here, okay, so this will just be at this will be at advantage towards Polly. Just 1 attack. 15? No? Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. Ash.
How many potions did we use?
I think we used 2 so far.
Alright, so I'll use the third one as I use my as well, I think I used my own to bring up Polly. I used the third one to bring up Husk.
No, I mean that's what it's there for.
Cool beans.
Big healing. Maximum healing.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm gonna shoot the bonus action cannon.
Gotcha.
Kind of MacGyver just pulls a string.
Okay. Into yeah, that guy, right? Sorry.
Pushes him back 5 feet into the other guy.
Yeah, I don't think that most certainly hits, though. I don't think it'll do anything.
Okay. After that, I'll move over and give us space. I'm gonna go over to this water. Might check that out next turn.
Gotcha.
That's turn.
Alright. Okay, Husk. You are prone.
Yep.
Alright, so this will be it's normal. 19 for 4.
Okay.
He can't move from there, though. This guy. Okay, Poxy. This one's for you. Stealth chart. Short bow. 23 for 7. Poly, I mean, yeah, 23.
23 to hit me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit. I'm not even going to shield.
I don't think you can move, though. I kind of lost track. It will be your turn afterward.
Alright. This guy is getting the sword treatment.
24 hits handling. The 10 will miss, unfortunately.
Hmm. Come on. Come on. Come on, puppy. Come on. Come on, puppy.
Will there be anything else?
Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to be mocking them.
Well, they seem to be mocking you back. Alright, Husk, it'll be your turn, and you are prone.
I will stand up and I will cast Shatter on these two wonderful little gobbies right here because I hate them.
Okay, doke.
Where's my katydid trail?
If
There
you
we
moved
go.
a little bit, you might. I can't pull out the ruler, but where is it at? You might be able to hit 3, is what I'm saying. Let me do something real quick. Shatters a 20-foot. If you could somehow get that angle, you hit all 3 of them.
I could if I wanted to go down. I don't.
Alright. So just these 2 guppies.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll saves them real quick. Left to right, fail, pass.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that 3 necrotic on top of it?
Yep.
Yeah, ignore that 3 necrotic.
Splat. It doesn't matter if the other one is half on the fail.
Yeah, it's half on the fail.
Alright, double could splat.
Hallelujah. And then I'm gonna duck down over here. Sigh with relief, and that is all.
Alright, good stuff. It'll be. Alright, Alright, Folly, this one's for you. $14, what is your passive perception? 13, it beats it. 21 for 4 on Folly, or Polly. And we'll move on. Angel, it'll be your turn.
One good old combo, I'm running out of health. First one, longsword.
Okay, 25 hits handling.
And it's still alive.
It is still alive.
Thank you, thanks.
19 will hit handily also, and it is still alive.
Oof. Alright, that's the end of my turn. Hope I can survive one more turn.
And it is his turn. He's very, very upset with you. 17, 24.
I should be down exactly.
22, yeah, 11. Unfortunate.
Yeah. So, yeah, 5 plus 5. So, yeah, it would be 10 exactly.
Alright. One Morning Star versus Polly. 23 for 12.
Ooh.
2d8. Wait, what's that about?
Wait, 2d8?
Yeah, they get brute.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But that's the end of him. Ash, your turn.
Those guys, he'll ask, husk those guys down.
Did you want to
Yeah,
interact
see
with
them
the
dead.
shrine while you were over here?
Nope. Heard goblins. I'm running towards the situation.
Gotcha.
Hops over, sees this guy. Double shoot this guy.
The goblin?
will-
Yeah, that will unfortunately miss.
Okay.
17 will hit. Chunk him up pretty good, but it won't kill him.
Okay. Let's see. He is. How far did I move? I think I moved too much. He's gonna stay there because the goblin has nowhere to cover. That's it.
I don't know if he's in initiative. Can't find him. Yeah, I just put him in. This would be at 12. Been getting some free ones. It's alright. Yeah, he'll go after your turn just to make up for it. So that guy's dead. Oh, I accidentally deleted turn count. Nope, it's there. It's there. We're good. That guy's dead. Polly, it'll be your turn. Two very pissed off bugbears in front of you. Polly.
You gotta push the button.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
There we
Okay.
Alright. 23 will hit that guy handling, and you give a massive, very, very well-timed thrust attack into this bugbear, and it just seems to just nick his heart, and just, bam, he just drops dead.
I'm going to try a backhand the other one.
Okay, 18 will hit handily, and you'll just slap this guy up a bit.
Let's go. Come on.
Anything else?
Just you and me now. That's my turn.
Alright, Husk's gonna be your turn.
I'm scared to pop, but I'll do it. Alright. What can I see? Oh, I can see him. I can see his legs. He has half cover. Never mind that. I'll hex him. And then shoot him. And it'll be great.
Alright, let's see.
No, it won't.
You tried.
Yep. I'll go there, and that's
Yeah,
it.
finish movement. And that'll be Angel's turn. Need a death saving throw?
20. Ah, close.
That's a good. A positive death save is a good death save. You know what I'm saying? Alright. This guy's gonna make up for the BS. He's gonna take a shot at Ash. Yeah, just at normal. 17, maybe?
Damn. He ran off.
Oh, he ran off, yeah. Bugbear's turn. Alright, this will be one Morning Star into Polly. 19 for 9.
Shield.
Okay. Ash, your turn.
He ran south again, basically.
Yep, you saw him. I might have to refresh, but I'll try to ping it. He dug this way, then he went this way, and then he went that way.
Okay. Ash is gonna fire his cannon on the ground at the bugbear.
24 will hit. Now you want to push him 5 away?
Yep.
Alright.
Firebolt.
Alright, 14 will miss, unfortunately.
Keep getting 14s. Alright, I'll go back.
Okie doke. Alright, Polly, your turn.
Let's go. Oh. Oh, come on. That's better.
Okay, second attack handily hits. And this guy does not have a whole lot of steam left. Alright, is there anything else?
That's it. Hasn't been 10 turns yet.
Husk, your
Ash will tell you the guy hid down low.
yeah, it would be when this next round coming up is 10 turns. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's fine.
Well, I can still see him, so I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, that will handily hit our bugbear friend,
Yes.
and it will be plenty enough to decapitate him or whatever gruesome manner you wish for him to die.
Oh, the bees definitely try to do that, but I don't think they'd be successful. There's one more goblin down there. And I'll move over here, and that's it.
Okay, no. Angel, death saving throw. All right, doing all right. Dash to here with lead bonus action. Let me check lighting. All right, Polly, this is for you. This is at normal. 20 for 8.
And that knocks me out.
Alright, that was dash. Something like that. Okay. That guy's dead. Let's get him out of here. He doesn't want to go for some reason. Hang on. There we go. It'll be Ash's turn. 1 sec. Let me. There we go. Or wait, hang on. Yeah. It'll be Ash's turn.
Okay. Fire.
7 won't do it, unfortunately. 22 will hit handily. And congratulations, because the 22 with the 9 fire will be enough to kill him. You can kill him in whatever gruesome manner you feel fit with the fire, the boomstick.
Pulls out from across the room, pulls his shotgun, his handgun, shoots it, and then says, "And this, my boomstick. Shoots the guy with the shotgun.
Yes, you handily do so, and his head just explodes. Like he does like the backwards, like I'm walking away, and then shoots over the shoulder, and the head just explodes right then and there.
Yep.
With
That's
that,
somebody down, right?
I'm sorry.
Somebody still down?
We have 2 successful death saves on Angel, and I think Polly just went down. Yes.
I don't know about anyone else, but I can try to cantrip spare the dying, but I don't have any other healing spells to try.
I do not have other healing. Spare the dying would be it.
Do artificers have
That stabilizes.
do they have cure wounds on their list?
Yes,
Spell
but
list?
not spells.
Yeah, but you can use one of those scrolls.
I'll be the scroll. I forgot about the scrolls. Yeah, I guess I'll use the scroll.
I think there's also
That's
one more potion, maybe. There's level 2 scroll. There's a couple. There's cantrip scrolls. If anybody knows Spare the Dying as part of their spell list.
She knows them both. But that'll.
Yeah.
I could do cure wounds with the, but my action would be over, so it'd have to be her.
Are we out of initiative, or is it still?
Until death saves are over, you're still in initiative.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's rough. Well, Ollie, you gotta make another save, I guess, because I used my action and bonus action.
Alright. Whoop, what's going on? One sec here. Alright, wait, Polly. We'll go back one.
Sorry, yeah, we skipped.
Yeah, Polly, death saving throw. Ooh. Husk, your turn.
Alright, let's book it. Where can I get to? 10 up there. Doop.
Don't stay there.
No. That's 30, so that's 40 through you. And then 1, 2, be another 10. And then I can't do much else. So that's it.
Angel, death saving throw.
Aye, aye.
Hey!
Woo!
Alright, you have an action and movement.
All right. How many times can I summon things to my hand?
It's just whatever you want it to be. If it's a scroll.
I'm just gonna go over here and just do the potion.
Okay, the last potion into Polly.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Go ahead and roll.
So
All right.
5.
Yep. 2d4 plus 2. And congratulations. You guys survived pretty much hell. The sponsors are incredibly impressed. They were following with Arcane Eye the entire time. We forgot your little friend here. He wants to say congratulations, Mr. Moogle. Says congratulations, guys. How you doing? You guys are pretty much exactly what the sponsors are looking for. Like they just want to see suffering and just struggle, and you guys pretty much fit the bill. You guys did overcome challenges which have slaughtered many before you. So, without further ado, let's just get loot out. They do pay you handsomely. And one sec.
Question.
Yeah,
Are we stable or are we dead?
I just gave you a potion.
everybody's
Okay.
good now. Yeah.
Okay. Because my next death save would have killed me.
Yeah, that was. Oh man, Here, I just gotta bring you guys in here one sec. I'm just gonna bring you in the shine room and show you something.
My
Is it
next
how
thing
much
would have
shit
been
we
to
killed?
examine that thing.
This is the totally super not expected super secret mimic.
That's what the fountain would have done.
How much type?
1 HP per interaction to part.
Oh, to party. Yeah, I got it. Sorry, moving.
Oh,
So if we just jump in the pool and stay there. Which is what Husk is gonna do right now, just climb in the pool like frick.
No, it was a weird shrine roll, but I just rolled with it. But I felt like if they would have just, man, if they just interact with it, their life would be just a little easier, just randomly, like.
yeah, the goblins were chasing us down. I was like, I might as well just shoot them.
You guys did awesome. Traps need work. That's on me. So you guys get off easy. Ha 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 ha.
Oof, easy. All right.
Angel's now not a dog anymore. She's a porcupine. So I'll be changing that.
The frick is that?
I will raise my hand and say, aside from playing Vorin and kicking like total ass and then somehow choking a dragon as a barbarian, this was a close second. You got to see some of the bullshit I get to pull as Polly. The plan is to go the rest of the levels in Monk and
Okay.
go Kensei Monks. And pick Whip as my Kensei weapon. So I can use that as my because that's going to be in my main blade song weapon.
I don't think you can use whip as a
It
play
only
song.
specifies one-handed weapons. And it does not say the whip is two-handed.
Oh, I thought you only used swords, short swords,
No,
or scimitars.
when you pick blade song on all it says is one-handed melee weapon.
Wouldn't you have to be proficient in it?
Yeah, that's why I did. But I can't use martial weapons or I cannot use the whip as a monk weapon until I hit level 3 in monk to pick Kensei and make it a monk weapon. It's a whole bunch of bullshit I'm doing, okay?
I mean, sounds fine with me. Yes. I'm down with all sorts of BS. Don't look at my characters.
I mean, look at Vorin. Vorin's just a I'm a fish when he's just a barbarian reborn Lokatha.
Oh,
Sell it, barbarian, by the way. He's not just a fish. He's fucking unkillable.
alright. Thanks for the game. I gotta go because it's super late.
And
GG's.
Thank
Sorry for
you.
swearing.
Okay.
But yeah, you see why I'm glad you didn't get to meet Foreign today. You see why I'm glad you did not get to meet Foreign today? You oh dude, you gotta meet Foreign sometime. What your first tier 2 session? Dude, that fish is gonna fucking sorry for swearing so much. Uh basically Reborn Locale